there would have been.
To highlight it. That's
Okay,
right.
but since there's none on this photograph, what does that mean?
That means I probably didn't see one there.
Let's move on. I'm showing you now has been marked as States Exhibit 449. Zoom out. What can you tell us as depicted on this photograph?
There's a photograph that shows the back surface of the body after the clothing has been removed.
No injuries on this part, right?
The area here is intact.
Okay. Now I'm showing you has been marked as States Exhibit 450. What do you observe in this exhibit?
This is a photograph that shows the front of the body after the clothing's been removed, and you start to see at the very upper chest, the area where there's a stab wound. Yes, and then above that, another area where there's another stab wound at the neck.
And you had said earlier that this was the fatal blow.
That's correct.
I'm gonna show a more close-up photo now. States Exhibit 451. Can you describe this photograph for us, what you observed?
Yes, this is a photograph that shows the upper part of the body. At the mid part of the photograph, just above the ruler, that's where the horizontal wound is. It's a stab wound. Yes, sir. And then the other wound is at the front of the neck, and it's going to the left side of the neck.
I'm showing you States Exhibit 452 now, Doctor. Do you recall which wound this was on Dominic?
Yes, this is a close-up wound or close-up photograph of the wound that's on the chest. It's about a 3/4 inch stab wound at the front of the chest.
And this is a stab wound, not an incise wound.
That's right.
I'm showing you States Exhibit 453 now. A close-up of which wound is this, Doctor?
This is a close-up of the other wound that's at the upper left side of the neck, and that was about an inch and just over an inch, about an inch and a quarter inch.
And so somebody with this type of injury, would they die immediately or would it take time for them to die?
This is not a instant death. This is a rapid death. Every time that heart beats, there's blood loss from that major blood vessel. So within about 5 minutes, the child would be in shock, and then probably within 10 minutes at the most, the child would be dead by then. It's rapid, but it's not instant.
And finally, I'm showing you has been marked as States Exhibit 455. Are those the abrasions in the back of the hand that you referred to earlier?
Yes, sir. There's areas where the surface has been scraped, what we call abrasions, at that part of the body.
And are these fresh wounds or?
They're recent because of the red discoloration of them. I couldn't tell you the exact time of day they happened, but they're recent.
They're fresh.
Fresh, that's correct.
Okay. And then in your professional opinion, as the medical examiner who's done this, I think you said over 8,000 times. In regards to both of these victims and the injuries they sustained, what do you believe would have been the cause? What caused these injuries?
They're sharp force injuries. They're sharp, something that's got a sharp edge to it. I can't tell you if it's double-edged or just single-edged, but it's multiple sharp force injuries.
Were the wounds intentionally caused?
The number of the wounds where they're inflicted, this is death at the hands of another.
In your professional experience, based on these injuries, I guess, what does that tell you?
The area of the neck was targeted on both the child and the adult. That's a vital area. So it'd be consistent with someone that has some knowledge that that's a vital area and to target that area.
And what did you do with the bodies after you completed your autopsies?
The bodies were released to whichever funeral home was working with the county to transport those bodies.
Thank you, Dr. Fernandez. We pass the witness, Your Honor.
I don't have any questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Dr. Lanos, you are excused, sir. You can go to business. Have a safe trip. Subject to the recalling of Detective Reyes, I believe, for Wednesday, right?
That's correct, Your Honor. That's all we have for today.
We're going to, thank you, sir. We're going to call it a day today after that. Remember that as you go through this, what is it going to be? 4 days, 5 days? Let's see. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll be back Wednesday. The case has not been given to you to deliberate on amongst yourselves, this body, or with anybody else. And there has been lots of media coverage on this case. There will probably be people that you know that may talk to you about this case. There may even be people that you know that you're on this jury. Do not talk to them about this case. Do not allow them to tell you anything about this case. Please tell them to stop if they begin to, or if for some reason they can't, then you need to have them removed from the area, or you remove yourself from the area. It's not time to do any of that. I've given you strict instructions, and we have to follow them. Otherwise, all of our time will have been wasted. Remember the instructions that I've given you, please. Very well. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday morning to begin again by 8:45. Thank you.
All right, we adjourn.
Is it of the weekend? I thought this was Thursday, or let's see. Let me look at my calendar. Have I lost a date? Oh, it is Friday. Oh, okay. That explains why there were barricades set up by the end of the street, because there will be a parade for the city for the 4th of July, a little one for South Salt Lake, not for Salt Lake City. So let me see if I can see what they're saying.
If you already did or not. I need that over the course.
I lost a day. So Sky Lazaro, Corey Richens' lawyers addressing the court. She wants to postpone the hearing. The family trust wants to go ahead. They want to sell the house. They're paying the mortgage on the house, so they want to tell, because it's added drain on the estate. They're talking July 17th. So it sounds like they're offering any time on the 17th after 9 a.m. So possibly 11:30. Let's see. The morning is better for Sky Lazaro. The trust account, the trustees or attorney is checking his calendar. Let's see. He says that should be fine. Sky Lazaro says okay. The sister who is the trustee says the afternoon's better for her. No, now they're talking 9 a.m. Okay. Oh, it might be. Now they're talking in the afternoon, so. Ooh. So let's see which they decide. Is it the afternoon or 9 a.m.? It says it's heavily document intensive. Let's see. They're fine with a Zoom hearing. This is Sky Lazaro, Corey Richens' lead attorney. And they'll set it via WebEx July 17th at 9 o'clock. Something about next parte. Auto text is kind of garbling a little. Okay, so they're asking some more stuff about accepting service. She's asking about briefing. It's interesting. I certainly didn't expect the criminal attorney. She wasn't at the previous hearing regarding the trust, so. Let's see. Next Friday, if you need some additional time, we can talk about that, but I want Mr. Otto to have the opportunity to file his reply prior to the July 17th hearing date and then I would have sufficient opportunity to review it. So, I need to stick with the schedule of next Friday being the deadline, Friday the 14th being Mr. Otto's deadline, and that would give me weekend to prepare. Sky Lazaro, we're good with that. Okay, then I will, because I do have some time before the next hearing starts. Okay, so this is the assistant. Let's see. Okay, sounds like it's basically a done hearing. You're free to disconnect. Okay. Well, that's... How do I get disconnected? I don't know how. Okay, leave meeting. Okay, so, you get... No, Corey Richens didn't appear to be on the WebEx hearing. I think that it was a minor thing and they didn't need her there for that. So let's see. Yes, I'm multitasking because I discovered this morning that there was a hearing for Corey Richens at just as we're wrapping up the as we were wrapping up the day of court in Texas. So I guess Monday is, let's just take a look. I assume they said court was Tuesday because it's the 4th of July weekend. So, no, the 4th of July is on Tuesday. So I need to do some checking. I'm not sure whether we have, I guess we need to review what the judge said on the point. Let's go back a little bit and see what the judge said there at the end.
Have a seat.
The chest, it's about a 3/4 inch.
What?
It's
Oop.
County to transport those bodies.
Thank you, Dr. Fernandez. We pass the witness, Your Honor.
I don't have any questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Dr. Lanos, you are excused, sir. You can go to business. Have a seat. Subject to the recalling of Detective Reyes, I believe, for Wednesday, right?
Okay, Wednesday.
We're going to, thank you, sir. We're going to call it a day today after that. Remember that as you go through this, what is it going to be? 4 days, 5 days? Let's see. It's not Saturday, it's not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll be back Wednesday. The case has not been given to you to deliberate on amongst yourselves, this body, or with anybody else. And there has been lots of media coverage on this case. There will probably be people that you know that may talk to you about this case. There may even be people that you know that you're on this jury. Do not talk to them about this case. Do not allow them to tell you anything about this case. Please tell them to stop if they begin to, or if for some reason they can't, then you need to have them removed from the area, or you remove yourself from the area. It's not time to do any of that. I've given you strict instructions, and we have to follow them. Otherwise, all of our time will have been wasted. Remember the instructions that I've given you, please. Very well. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday morning to begin again by 8:45. Thank you.
All right, we adjourn.
Okay, so we've got a long weekend. So everybody enjoy. Samantha, you'll just have to tune into YouTube to watch some good old-fashioned American fireworks. Yes, so that's Central Time. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll give me some chance to line up all these videos to play during downtime, and we'll be breaking it into 2 blocks again. Hopefully not 3 blocks. I don't know why it crashed on me. This WebEx stuff seemed to not play nice with the computer and streaming. So so we'll know better for next time. Anyway, I'm not sure. There was some talk about my family getting together up in probably Paris, Idaho. That's as close to the real thing as I ever get. So I might check with my niece and see if she's going up and see what the plan is if she is, and otherwise I might just stay home and sit on the curb with the neighbors when the kids shoot off their fireworks. Ah, okay, well, all right, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you Wednesday, if not in some chat on some other stream somewhere in the meanwhile. We'll take care. Bye-bye.